Hello, equally awesome people. Or I should have started with equally awesome take 17, because that's literally how many times I've had to record this video. Sidebar. So, generally, my videos are decently smooth. Yeah, that's I've decided when I'm just ranting or flowing or talking about something that I just feel like talking about at the time. When I'm working off of basically a list of things I have to talk about, I go, like, mind blank. See, like that. Like, I was like, wait, words? I don't know things. Yeah, I just can't think. So I've just been recording these videos over and over again. It's really going to make me rush to get a new computer. And I'm actually going to, go back to school. Back to school being go to college for the first time, because I never even tried before. But, yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have to get a new computer regardless. First question was from Winter last Saturday. She honestly asked, what do you stand for overall in life? Or basically what I aspire to stand for is happiness, laughter, enthusiasm. I love baking. I love baking. I love making people smile and laugh, and it just brings me joy. I just love to exude good energy, positive energy, and just be happy. I'm happy about the stupidest things. Like, honestly, half the people at my work think I'm crazy because I'll sit there talking to myself, laughing my tuchus off all day. But yeah, I would just say that. Like, I really aspire to just put as much positive energy, joy, and laughter and happy into the world as I possibly can in my lifetime. Mark, good question. How good are you at censoring yourself? Now this is kind of just takes me, I related this back to the question I had asked last week about moving towards the PC aspect of things. Now, to be completely honest, I am very tactful. I am very good at censoring myself. I know exactly in a situation what I should and shouldn't say. Now, I think it's more my ignorance, maybe pig-headedness, that makes me decide that I don't care. I shouldn't have to censor myself. I mean, there's certain scenarios and aspects where obviously you have to censor yourself or you're going to get yourself in trouble. For example, work. But I mean, even there I probably cross some lines, and you just have to, like, be tactful in the people you talk to and get to know people before you are willing to cross those lines. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to word this properly. I don't care about offending people. At the same time, I would prefer not to offend people, but I feel like people are way too easily offendable. Which is where I get caught in that PC thing, because, honestly, I use words that people probably don't like and would be severely offended by, but again, it's just a word. In my opinion, that's your problem. Like, at the same time, I don't want you to feel bad. Like, I feel bad that you feel bad. It goes back to the whole offense thing. I hate the thought of making someone offended, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to turn myself off to please someone else. Because I don't know, I just don't. Yeah, that sounded ignorant, but whatever. That's where we're gonna end that question. So, if you could be a character of legend or fiction, who would you be? Now, I thought about this one for a while, because I used to be so, well, still, a superhero thing is, like, amazing to me. I'm so enthralled by, like, crime fighting and superheroes and abilities and powers and so on and so forth. I honestly decided the best answer would be He-Man. Reason being, because I'd want to run around in a loincloth, looking all hot and being all homoerotic. One thing that always bothered me about He-Man, another sidebar, is he would always say, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. That line always irritated me, even when I was a small child. Which, let's be honest, when He-Man was on, I was a small child. Like, small. Yeah, He-Man rules. Bob, what's your favorite musician or band or song for today? I actually loaded it up on iTunes. I had a very ADD day with music. I thought about this yesterday when I was going to bed. I was like, okay, when you get up, what CDs you put in the car today, think about those, and those will be what you'll go with. Honestly, on my 20-minute drive to work, I listened to like 6 different CDs. I couldn't listen to one song. Now, I went through my iTunes a little bit, some of my actual favorite artists, and I picked a song specifically for the fact that it's one of the only songs I've ever heard that I never skip over. Like, a lot of songs I do love, but at times it'll come on and I'll be like, no, I can't hear this right now, and I'll skip it. This song, that's never happened to me, regardless of what mood I'm in, what I'm doing, where I am. If this song comes on, I'm ecstatic. And I'm going to play the opening for you. And I will love you forever if you can name the artist and name of this song. And I'm not going to play the words, I'm going to play the opening beat. Yeah, we'll end it there. That is, like, I'd say my all-time favorite song. I remember it when I was a small child, dancing around to it when my mom's playing it on the radio and she's cleaning and I'm in the kitchen like, yeah! Yeah, literally, yeah! I was a very ADD child. I'm very hyper today. We had a potluck at work and everybody brought in cookies and donuts and like 4 people brought actual food. And I ate a whole bunch of cookies, and I'm like still weaning off the sugar. Megan asked, what's something you're good at that might surprise us? Honestly, it took me a really long time to decide on what to say. Not that I'm good at a lot of things, but I have an issue with self-evaluation under certain aspects. I think it's more in a positive light, because I'll evaluate myself in a negative way, but in a positive light, I'm just like, I'm not good at anything. I was thinking about it, and I would honestly say painting. I'm very much into the arts, or I should say, I used to be in the aspect of like actually doing them. Always been enthralled by anything artistic, crafting, painting, photography, drawing, whatever it may be, and I'm pretty decent with most of them. Painting, I'm really good at. My favorite thing about my painting ability is that honestly I can sit down in a closed white room with a blank canvas and a couple tubes of paint, and I can paint like a real life scene out of my head. A lot of people can't do that, and that's one thing people don't realize is a lot of artists have to see something and paint it as they see it, and might add their own take, their own views on it, their own colors, stuff like that. But most of the stuff I paint is honestly like pulled out of here. I can picture a tree here and I can put it onto a canvas. That would probably be the best thing I could come up with. So my question is kind of random, but I don't know. I think it's a good question. I think it can say a lot about people. If you could be an animal, any animal, no limits, fish, mammal, anything, animal, reptile, insect, whatever, what would you be and why? I want to see your guys' answers before I answer. I'll answer this question next week. Yeah. Bye, Equally Awesome. Have a good week. See you next Friday.